Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise. At this channel, we discuss dating advice for women who are 50 and older. A subscriber asked me, why did I lower the age of my demographics for my channel from 55 to 50? And I explained to her that the analytics indicate that women who are 50 and older are the largest audience for my channel, and that I get women who are younger, and I have men subscribers as well. Not many, but yes, the enlightened ones are subscribed here. And so I that was the reason from 55 to 50. And then she said that I did not mention, when I referred to younger women, I mentioned 20s, women in their 20s and 30s, and I left out women in their 40s. And I apologized to her. It's just simply an oversight. So really, all of you are younger than me. So women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, they're all younger than me. And if you're 60 years old, 60, you're still younger than me because I will be 62 in a few weeks. So this video is for Darren Moffat, subscriber Darren Moffat. He is one of my male subscribers, and he is an enlightened man. So I feel like all the men who are subscribed to my channel are enlightened men. They are different. He always has positive things to say, even on negative situations. So his question is, how does single women feel about dying alone? Or not even single women. I can't remember the exact wording of his question, but basically, how do women feel about dying alone? In the comment section, let me know, how do you feel about dying alone? And it was based off, his question is based off of the recent video I did, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, breaking down a Kevin Samuels video that I watched from beginning to end, where I had 17 points that I got from his video. And I'll put that video in the link in the description. But how do you feel about dying alone? I have 2 relatives who died alone. One relative, they were cousins, second cousins, one on my mother's side and one on my father's side. And they were both, the female, she was alone. She was a widow. She was a widow. So she lost her husband many years ago in her mid to late 20s. And so she never remarried, and she died alone. They found her in her apartment. And so my other cousin, a man on my mother's side, he had been in a car accident, hit a deer. Police arrived. He didn't want to be taken to the hospital, so he went home. And I don't know if it was a day later or that night, he was found dead in his apartment. He died alone. He was estranged from his wife, so he was living in his own apartment, and she was in their home with their daughter. Both of those people died alone. So in both instances, I wondered, and still do to this day, and one died, the woman cousin, she died two years ago now. They found her in her apartment. And then the male cousin, he may have been gone now maybe 10 years. And so they crossed my mind because I loved them. I had relationships with them, one a little strained with the female cousin. But, I wondered, I was like, God, did you take them right away? Boom, they're dead. Or did they suffer? Like, something like a chest pain, or for my female cousin, they said it was a heart attack, I think. And then for my male cousin, they said he hit his head when he had the accident. He had a car accident. He hit a deer, but he didn't want to go to the hospital, so he went home. Now, maybe they would have discovered something if he had gone to the doctor, but he decided not to, and he died at home. I can't remember where they found him, in the bathroom or at the kitchen table ready to eat his dinner. I think it was the kitchen table ready to eat his dinner. I can't remember when they found slumped. They were just both found dead. That's the gist of this. So my question to God was, did they die instantly, or did they have a slow death? Did they, knew that they couldn't help themselves, couldn't get to the telephone or to their phones to call for help? And did they just lay there or sit there knowing that they were dying because they lived alone? And there are more situations like this than you or I will ever know. People who die by themselves, because I don't know about any other population in the world. I just know about America. There are more single people living alone, men and women, than ever before. Than maybe ever in the history of America, becoming, the United States of America, starting off as 13 colonies, because back then people needed each other to tackle the new frontier, the land. Let's be real about the history of America, taking land from Native Americans. You needed each other to do that. You needed each other to live in a new territory. So I don't have any statistics for that, but I heard it, that now more people are living alone more than ever before. And people coming from other countries where it's natural and part of their culture to live multi-generationally. When the children are born in America, they don't do that. They don't take on that tradition. So that's my question, and how do I feel about dying alone? I don't want to suffer. I just want to be gone. It's like, boom, your time is up. I just want to be gone. I don't want to go to the hospital and suffer through that. I just want to either lay down and never wake up, which a coworker that happened to, she went to bed and she didn't wake up the next day. And it was alleged from one of her best friends that she knew she was sick, that she knew she was going to go and going to leave the planet and the earth soon. So she planned for it, but she didn't share it with her family because she didn't want them to be upset. So she went to bed one night and she just didn't wake up. And so that's the way I would like to go. Just go to sleep and not wake up. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to be a burden to my family or my friends. I don't want to think about it. It's just like, go to sleep and not wake up. That's the way I see dying alone. So, of course, God has his own way of taking us out, and we don't know the time, the place, or how. So do right by your friends and your family. Be the best person you can be. Be there for others, and hopefully they will be there for you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.